Oh, it's Mike coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to the video. And today I am joined by the one and only Chrissy P. Now, there are some that say she has got the most amazing, sexy husband in the world, and he has got muscles like Jason Momoa. Do you want to say hello, Chrissy?
Hi, guys.
So, this park is Simpsons Tropical Land, created by Hobo Billy. Now, a lot of you may be familiar with Hobo Billy. He has got some incredible builds on the PlayStation Workshop. His use of characters is just second to none. It genuinely is. And to see a whole park that he has done, I can't wait to get into this. I'm really, really excited. So, let's have a look at this park on the workshop, shall we? So, the description reads, my first Simpsons park. It takes a lot of time due to a lot of crashes and less space. The Marvel area is coming soon, and the Adventureland is still a work in progress. Hope to upgrade and finish it when I find a PS5. I want to thank all the Planco Tycoon group for the creations, and all the other creators who helped me to improve this park. Enjoy! So, here we are at the park entrance, and just instantly, the second you walk in, look at the colouring all around here and how picturesque this all is. It's just absolutely beautiful. All the foliage and plants and the butterflies. It's just incredible. I mean, what do you think, Chrissy?
Oh, what a view. What an entrance. As soon as you walk in and you're greeted with that, just makes me want to get in there.
Yeah, and me too. I just want to get into this park. I'll give you 3 guesses, Chrissy, as to who made that sign. The Simpsons sign.
I'm betting it was Buzz Midget Slayer.
However did you guess?
He seems to have magic fingers when it comes to lettering.
He really, really does. If you ever want a sign for your park, then Bo Midget Slayer or Mavs Fan 4 are the 2 people that you go to. I mean, that is spot on. That is so authentic. And who's that there?
Sea Captain.
Sea Captain, right. This is the reason I've got Chrissy with me, because my Simpsons knowledge is not the best. I'm going to know some, but not all. And who's that at the top? Who's the fish?
Blinky.
It looks like Nemo.
No, it's Blinky. It's got 3 eyes.
Oh, I don't remember Blinky.
Do you know why he's got 3 eyes?
No.
Because the lake was poisoned, so it's all the pollution.
That makes sense.
And then they picked it up and Lisa was like, let's call it Blinky.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And straight away we've got water.
Oh, here we go.
Water! I love water. And we've got all these clams here, and then we've got Coconut Village. I can see
It's Lisa. That's Ace.
And we've got Krusty the Clown over there, but we're going to go left.
Oh.
We're going to go left
Oh.
first. So we've got Lava Hotel. And
like a sideshow bulb at the top.
that's just...
That hair is perfect.
Using the trees for the hair, that is just ingenious. I've got no idea who the purple fish is supposed to be. I'm not sure that
Yeah, I'll just pretend I know, but I don't. He's cool.
Look at this! We've got a little swimming pool.
He's used zombies trying to get the ball like I have in my
Yeah. Yeah. And just
wow.
The interior inside here. That is incredible. I'm sitting down here having my dinner. I do this in so many spotlights now, sit down and have my dinner.
Oh,
look
wow.
At that for view.
Wow, yeah.
Is that not one of the best sightlines you have ever seen in Planet Coaster? From sitting on a bench.
And you get to watch a guy fall over on the diving board whilst you're eating your breakfast.
So you have a bit of a laugh?
Yeah, look, you're like, oh! Oh, we're so mean.
And then we've got the deck chairs around here, so...
Can I make a little confession?
Go on.
I stole the idea of these for Splosh Zone because I saw these when I was going to do this with you. We had a quick look. And I was like, they are the best ideas ever. So I changed them a little bit because I didn't want to outright copy them. But they're so good.
They are just incredible. Let's come down to Fisherman's Bay. I mean, there's so much to see everywhere. I don't know which way to pan the camera. There's that much to see. So we've got a mermaid ATM machine, and then we've got a gulpy, a sushi, a toilet. So these are the in-game blueprints, I believe. I think that one is. I'm
Wow.
not
So you've
sure,
even got like little pirates up there,
Yeah.
and even like around the shops are decorated, not just the shops themselves.
Yeah, it looks so authentic, doesn't it?
Oh, the Flying Dutchman.
So what's that in reference to?
The Flying Dutchman.
Is that an
It's
episode?
it's a restaurant that I
Right.
go and eat at sometimes.
Ah, right, okay. And then we've got a queue line that goes off down here, but we'll go down that in a second, shall we? Let's just have a look over here. So we've got a tennis court. I've never seen anyone build a tennis court in Planet Coaster. And it is a genuine tennis court. What? How have you made the nets?
Oh, wow.
Come on. Really?
I was trying to make a volleyball court for one of mine, and I could not for the life of me work out how to do the netting.
Well, there you go.
I do not have the imagination that he does, clearly.
It's meshing fencing, for crying out loud. That's all it is. And I assume this must be basic shapes, is it? I'm really sorry, I'm going to take this apart a second.
Oh no.
Just for a second. Yeah, just basic shapes underneath.
Oh wow.
The colourable panels turned on the side. Just...
See, again, I was looking for thin lines the other day and couldn't find any thin enough. But use the colourable panels.
And turn them on the side.
Why did
Yeah.
I not think of this? You're so clever.
Yeah, I've never thought of that either, just ingenious. And then we've got a sauna over here.
And I'm sitting in the outside bit as well. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, it's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can actually come through from the sauna. And I didn't realise that.
No, no. That.
Oh, this is
No,
a different.
It's a different one.
This is a different one.
Wow. Oh, I don't know what she's drinking. Wow. Well, I'm not sure I would.
No, and some carrots on the table as well. I don't know what to say. I honestly do not know what to say. I'm blown away. This is insane. You've got all the people sat out in the jacuzzi out here.
Do you know, I gotta say, as we came round the corner, I was like, why are they naked in there? How's he managed to get the guys in the sauna naked, but they're not, it's because they're wearing pink.
Yeah.
So if you just glance at it, it actually looks like they're in their nud.
Yeah. That's just... I can't quite believe it.
I love the curtains.
The curtains, I've never seen them used like... I've never seen them used full stop, I don't think.
I use them in my park.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, well.
I missed them.
They didn't look as good as that. That's probably why you missed them.
And you've got a bloke fishing off the side there. It's just amazing. It's just so good.
She's swimming around.
And swimming, yeah. You got somebody sat on the raft there.
Wow.
Got people sorting out the towels for the deck chairs. I've never seen that animatronic. She looks really old.
The hair colour's changed.
Oh.
Do you actually watch my YouTube, Matt?
I don't think I do.
I've got one of them in the locker.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just don't pay
never
that
mind.
much. I don't zoom in that close
Oh.
detail. That's what it is.
Yeah. These are cool.
Yeah, they are. Right, so we come down to the Flying Dutchman. So we've got a boat ride. Because we've only actually got 2 rides to actually go on in this park, I think what we're actually going to do is go for a ride on this, because I've got a feeling there's going to be a lot of triggers on this, and plus I want to actually be able to experience this as well properly. So enjoy the point of view, and I'll speak to you in a moment. So, Chrissy, I'm going to give you the difficult task of going first. What did you think of that?
Best boat ride ever. Absolutely fantastic. It's just everywhere you were there was something to see, something, just every angle there was something amazing. I loved it.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say, if I'm honest. It's just absolutely incredible. The amount of time and effort you have put into this is mind-blowing. There was some slight clipping issues, maybe just with some of the triggers. You had like kind of the shark swimming through the boat, and these doors as well. Actually, they didn't do it that time, but the doors were kind of like closing on them.
I think that might depend on how many boats are on the boat ride.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Other than that, I've got a feeling that might be one of the only critiques of the entire park that I've got, if honest, because that was insane. That was absolutely insane.
I didn't even realise you could stop boat rides so that we could see like certain focal points.
No, nor did I actually. No, I've never actually built one of them boat rides, so. But we've got Sea Captain, is it up there as well? And then just all this scene here. And look at the terrain forming.
That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's quite scary though.
It is. And then all this scene down here as well.
And the fish with the bubbles and...
With Blinky with bubbles.
Goodness me.
Just mind-blowingly good.
I don't think... Sorry, Matt.
After you.
I was just going to say, I don't think there was one area at all where I was like, there was nothing to look at. There was always something going off, normally from both sides.
Yeah. I didn't know which way to pan the camera, if honest. Oh, look, they're all fighting... Is that King Kong?
King Homer.
King Homer?
Yeah.
King Kong Homer?
King Homer.
I must have missed that.
He turned into like a King Kong.
Oh, and they're all like kind of fighting him. That is just mind-blowing.
I don't know if you've noticed. I tried to use screens to make it look a bit brighter on the like around islands and stuff.
Oh, like here?
Yeah. And the screens were not working for me. Why I didn't use basic shapes, I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's just things I've never thought of. I mean, like, I was going around just now thinking, where is that coral from? You know, I've never, ever seen coral anywhere, and I'm not quite sure how.
I need to find the coral. Whereabouts was it? I'm sorry.
There's some over there by that boat.
Oh yeah, over here.
Oh, down there, okay.
Oh yeah. That's an in-game piece, isn't it? I'm sure that's... What? Shut up.
So you're telling me he sat there
No.
making individual pieces of coral out of icing?
No. I thought that was an in-game piece.
Well, I didn't recognise it as an in-game piece, so I was a bit like, how's he done that? Wow.
That is... I've said next level stuff a couple of times in reviews before. Is there anything above next level? What's up? It's even like...
Gosh.
No one's going to see that. No one is even going to see that, and yet he's still decorated up there.
How much do you think they paid to get up the top there?
Quite a lot, I
It's
imagine.
like premium.
I don't know what else to say on that, if honest. It's just incredible, which I've said numerous times already. I can't think of any other words to describe that. So, right, so let's come out of here. Let's walk past the hotel. And right, so this was where the entrance was, isn't it? So, right, so which way shall we go, Chrissy?
Should we go up there where those people are running?
You want to see up here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look up here. So,
Got Homer and Blinky.
oh yeah,
And these amazing corals everywhere.
I can't get over that. I can't get over that.
The waterfalls that are like riddled all over the place.
There's so much water in this park. I love it.
Matt, it's a yellow submarine.
We all live in a yellow submarine. No. No. That's the Beatles.
Goodness.
That's the Beatles off the album cover. What? I don't know what to say. That is crazy. Let's carry on walking down here for a second.
That bridge is cool as well.
Yeah, we'll go over that in a second. Right. I want to go back over this bridge because I just want to do this top corner to make sure that we don't miss anything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So let's have a walk over here, shall we?
So that guy up there is Sideshow Mal.
Who, that one?
Yeah.
Is he related to Sideshow Bob?
Yes.
Are they brothers?
Twins.
They're twins. Oh, okay. Right, and who's that?
Dr. Hibbert? Dr. Hibbert.
Dr. Hibbert. Next to the first aid.
That makes total sense. That's really good. That makes full sense.
They just walked through that in bushes. Did you see that?
Yeah, we should kick him out the park.
Yeah, that kind of vandalising.
Rude.
And then we've got Krusty the Clown. I know that one.
Next to
With Krusty Burger. I mean, just look at all the detailing around here.
It's really funny because when I build my shops, for example, I concentrate on the actual shop, but I don't really do much around like he has, and it just makes it so much better.
Yeah, the shops around here are just insane. And then we come back over to here to Lisa, which we saw at the
She's
start.
got an eye for information.
Because she's a know-it-all. That makes sense.
Far, but, you know.
That makes sense. Oh, just honestly, there's so many things to look at in this park. So who's that then?
Hans Molman?
I don't know who that is. That's not one I'm familiar with. And we come round here. And so Sideshow Mal. Mal. Right. I mean, just all this here, all the rock work and the foliage with the water running down it as well with that shop there. It's just beautifully done.
Hippos?
We've got some hidden hippos. Were they hungry hippos?
It's Huey and Dewey.
Huey and Dewey?
Yeah.
You know they're ducks, yeah?
Yeah, but there's no Louis, so they're hippos.
Oh, okay. Right, and then we've got...
Is that's made... That's actually made by him, yeah?
Yeah. It's clam using made basic shapes. Zoidberg. I'm not familiar with that. Is that...
That's Futurama.
Ah, right, okay, that's why I'm not familiar with it. I've never actually watched Futurama, so I'm sorry everybody, all the fans. I mean, that is amazing.
Tentacles wiggle.
That is just genius. Oh, that is incredible.
Who are they, Matt?
Itchy and Scratchy.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Well, Scratchy's Itchy. Which one's which? I never remembered that.
Surely he's Itchy, he's Scratchy. I think. I don't know.
Maybe the cat's Scratchy and the little one's Itchy.
I don't know. No idea.
Or whatever. What a good idea to put a vending machine in it.
But we've got Homer Simpson there.
He looks ever so scared, actually.
He does, on Tropical Trouble. I really like this queue line with all the flowers over the top.
It's really pretty. And I know this sounds really, I don't know, maybe a bit too girly, but where the flowers, where the light comes through and casts the shadows on the floor, it's just really beautiful.
It's just incredible. Just so simply done, but it really, really works.
Sorry, can I take you back?
Yeah, of course you can.
How is the Kraken all nice and red?
That's just a red light, isn't it? I think there's just a red...
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Wow.
there's just a red light under there somewhere.
That's really good effect.
Yeah, and the terrain around here as well, and the foliage. And have you seen how he's even got the torches going up all the way around? We're gonna have to make sure we have a look at this park at night. Please don't let me forget.
I'll remind you because I'm desperate to see it.
Right, and we've got Willie's Seafood Restaurant. Now, Willie is not somebody that I'm actually familiar with.
It's Groundskeeper Willie.
Groundskeeper Willie. He's holding a shark. What? And then we've got this light.
A realistic lighthouse, blimey.
I mean, if somebody was to walk in the room you're in right now, and you're watching the spotlight, they would say like, "Oh, what is it you're watching?" Because that looks real.
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does.
Genuinely looks real.
Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you, Bird, for making my point more valid. I mean, that is just an insane build. It's so simple as well.
But it's also extremely tall, but doesn't look out of place.
No, not at all. No, not at all. It's spot on, isn't it? And we come up these steps up here. Look how he's made the steps that come up here. And we come up to this. Oh, what?
Wow. I like how they've all got uniforms.
Yes.
Like the whole way through the park, the staff have that uniform. Even though they're not staff, clearly, but... have you seen over there? There's a boat. All the way out there. Now that is attention to detail. That draws the entire park in.
It does.
And doesn't make it look like, here's the edge of the park, you're done. That really finishes it off perfectly.
I mean, look how much terrain forming is done outside the park. It's got like this little island made here. Oh, that must be the... Right, so that is the Marvel zone that he was talking about.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Well, we love Marvel. So, will somebody please send this man a PS5?
I'll send him yours.
Finish this park. Do you know what? I'm prepared to send him mine.
Okay.
Just so we can see this park finished. Hobo, I want your address. I'm sending you my PS5 because I don't think I need it anymore because I'm never going to do anything like this. I mean, I'm not a Simpsons fan. I hold my hands up and admit I am not a Simpsons fan. But this is... It's making me feel happy walking around this park. I love it so much.
I don't think you have to be a Simpsons fan to appreciate this because it just makes you feel like a kid. It makes you feel excited. It makes you just smile. I mean, I've been watching you as we're going through and you're smiling. You've got no idea who these people are. My knowledge is not the best on it, but we're both sat here smiling at this.
I've got the biggest smile on my face in this park. It just makes me feel good. It's just amazing. Is that Mayor Quimby?
Yes.
Ah, so Quimby's Resort. So that's the path that we came down earlier, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, right, so... Alright, so we come in the hotel here.
No.
Oh my god.
It's like an actual resort. Like, that.
Like a really posh one.
Yeah, we'd never afford to go there, Matt.
This is why it's the mayor's. I mean...
Oh, wow.
This is insane.
He's even got little pillows on... yeah, I'm mind blown.
The fact that he's got vending machines in here as well to like make sure that the guests come through. He's built the diving board.
You can tell
here.
This is like very upper class because there's no moron falling over.
No. And we've got these little huts here. And then with a little seating area up here. With a whirly rig over there, which I'm sure we'll get to later on.
Gosh.
This is beyond next level, like I said. I mean, I've always praised NH99. I believe that NH99 is one of the best creators on console, full stop, for like kind of his interior designs and things like this. I tell you what, this is right up there with it.
It is.
This is some of the best I've ever seen. This is just mind-blowingly good. So we come out of the hotel, past Mayor Quimby. We've got Spider-Man.
He's got a web.
Oh yeah. I like his lips. He's got big lips. And then we've got Iron Man with the lasers.
That is absolutely great. I love it. I can't wait for that. I'm quite excited.
I'm excited for that. And just all this detailing just all around here. Like I say, there's something to look at everywhere. Right, and then we've got Frink's Microland. Is that?
That's Professor Frank.
Professor Frink.
Have
you seen this? It's a mini city.
What is it?
It's Microland.
No. What is that? Like, what is that he's got there? Like,
That's a decorative shaped swirl. Oh, it's ancient. Right, so it's from the adventure pack. And he's used like kind of multiple, like kind of stacked up on top of each other.
what a clever idea. What is that boat though? That boat's not.
The ship
Oh, it's
statue.
a statue. Wow.
I would have never thought of it. Would have never thought of it.
I like that balloon up there. That's good placement.
What, the balloon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get over to that in a bit, shall we? I'm not sure where that even goes from. I'm sure we'll find it later. I can see some aliens up there as well. We'll get back round to that in a bit. So, the city carries on over here where it's raining on this side. With the clouds. Oh, he's even built clouds.
Nothing surprises me anymore with this day.
Look at down here. How do we even approach this?
I think look down the left and then look down the right.
Look down the left and then look down the right. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was thinking the other left.
That's left. That's right, Chris.
No,
Right, we'll look down the right and then we'll look down the left then, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right. So, we've got Futurama. So, like I said, I've never actually watched Futurama. But just the characters. I recognise them.
There's vending machines in there too. And
shops.
shops. Okay.
Just to encourage guests in here as well.
Nice.
And he's even built planets as well. He's got... that must be Mars, is it?
I don't think it's a real one.
Is it not? Okay. Right, and then we've got a qualm of armour.
I can't even say that. But
A qualm of armour.
yeah, I can't say it.
So we've got Blinky, and then the other one that we've seen a couple of times. And then we've got
Should
the...
we just nickname him Bluey because we don't
Bluey.
actually know his name?
Okay,
So
well
Blinky
then.
and Bluey, okay?
Then we've got that column.
More icing.
Have you seen how he's done the jellyfish?
Oh wow.
With the vines?
And a sushi restaurant in there. Clearly because it's all fish.
Just...
I don't know. I've watched the Simpsons movie, and I know you're not into the Simpsons, but in the Simpsons movie, they had to put a dome over Springfield.
Right.
And that's what this reminds me of. I don't know if that's what he was going for, but it really reminds me of the dome that in the Simpsons movie.
I vaguely remember it. Right, so we've got Algiza in Spanish. So that must be Grandpa then, is it?
Hang on, why are the guests like crouching and windy when they go in? Like?
Is that from the sand?
I've never seen that.
Oh, is it from the lightning?
No, I don't know, but I've never seen that happen before. They're definitely being blown.
Lucky them. It must be the sand or something. Apologies, I think we've just lost Chrissy for a second. Apologies for lowering the tone of the video. It kind of just slipped out, I couldn't help it. It just came out of nowhere. So I'm just going to carry on the review for a second by myself. So we've got Professor Frank's Sky Ace over here. So Little Italy. So, is that Little Italy? Oh no, that must be Little Italy. So, let's just have a walk on it. I mean, just, he's sitting on a plane. Are you okay there, Chrissy?
I'm sorry.
We've completely lost her. I do apologise. That was completely my bad. This structure.
What is it?
I'm gonna have to try and select it now without selecting the ride.
That's individual pieces, yeah.
That's 209 pieces.
The the patience to do that. Yeah, that says it all, doesn't it? Really.
That's nuts. That is incredible. I just can't. How many times do I want to say I can't quite believe it? Yeah, I've got nothing else to say. There's nothing else I can say without just constantly repeating myself. So let's have a look in Little Italy. So,
Guess what he sells.
does he sell pizza?
What gave that away?
No clue.
Luigi.
Luigi.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know who he was. Sorry.
See these. How many pieces are on each of these people? Because just the hair.
179 pieces. Just on him alone.
Absolutely ludicrous. There's steam coming off that pizza.
There is. That's attention to detail right there. We've got a staff room. It looks like Venice. With the boats coming out, look, either side of the shop.
That was so beautiful.
And we've got the Italian ice cream shop there. And we've got a Roman Homer. I mean, how many pieces is that one? That's only 44 pieces.
I guess with Homer being bold, you miss his hair.
Yeah, a little bit easier.
I know it sounds absolutely ludicrous, but when you walk in each little dome, it's like walking into a whole new world.
It is, yeah. I completely get what you mean. Completely get you. You could be forgiven for thinking that was like an Italian-themed theme park. What have we got here? So we've got Frozen Ralph. Antarctica.
It looks like he's got brain freeze. Poor guy.
Oh, look at the walrus.
I'm saying that's a seal.
Is that a walrus or a seal? Must be a seal because it's on land. No, walruses are on land.
Yeah, that was.
And walruses don't have tusks. Have tusks.
Yeah.
So that must be a seal, right? Okay. We've got a polar bear.
And the amount of penguins.
All the penguins around. And Ralph's got brain freeze because he's holding an ice cream to his head.
He wasn't ever the brightest boy when I used to watch it.
Right, and we come down here and we come to Tex-Mex. So, let's have a look
Cowboy
at this
Bob.
one. Cowboy Bob.
Yeah.
Right. Is that Bumblebee Man or something?
Yeah.
Have you seen how
know that?
Have you seen that the burrito's got smoke coming out of it as well?
I wouldn't even have noticed if it hadn't had it on. It's not something that I would have gone, oh, the taco's not smoking.
No. Bumblebee tacos. I mean, like, you could be forgiven for thinking that you're actually in a Mexican Spanish themed park right now. Have you seen The Witch? With the so pinata. Cool. I mean, I feel like we've skimmed over that. I mean, you could spend an entire spotlight down this one section. I mean, Chrissy, what are your thoughts on this section as a whole?
I think, as I said most of it as I went, it blows me away how each little dome feels completely different.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not one point where I've looked around and gone, it's a bit empty there, or it's a bit bare over there, or that doesn't quite fit in this area, you know? I mean, who decorates the back when nobody's going to see it?
No, that's just what I was thinking. It's like,
who does that?
Look at all this. All the decoration around that, you wouldn't even see that. That doesn't even need to be there, but he's still taking the time to do it. The dedication. Honestly, I can't begin to imagine how long this park has taken him.
Oh, I was looking at all the little flowers.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And I don't know about you, but when I'm putting the flowers down, I chuck down their basic colour. I'm like, yep, that'll do. Because I have sat there before and I've tried to change the colours, but it takes so long to change the colours on each individual plant that I'm like, I can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered. So whatever colour it comes out, that's what it is. But everything around here is individually changed.
Yeah.
Different colours, different layouts. It blows my mind how much time and patience you've had to sit here and changed the colours of the petals on the leaves.
Yeah, it's just so vibrant, isn't it? The reason I've just stopped is because I'm just having to check my phone, because I just need to check the name of this next person, because I asked in the group earlier on and I couldn't remember the name of it, so I'm just pulling up the message. So this guy here, so that is the redneck Cletus Spuggler. I don't know that one, I'm afraid. But
I think he was a criminal,
he looks like a criminal.
but I'm not sure.
He looks like one of Jeff Dunham's puppets.
Or my husband.
Good joke.
It was.
Mm-hmm. Right, so what I want to do is I just want to kind of like walk back just this way, just a tad, before we go up into the final area. So we've got a...
Oh, is it ending?
Yeah, unfortunately. So we've got a whirly rig here.
Got the flooring on the queue line.
Is there just anything in this park that is not perfect? I don't think there is there?
I haven't seen it yet.
So who are these aliens up here? Kangan Kodos. I love them aliens, they're awesome. I seem to remember them, they've like kind of popped up quite a few times, haven't they?
Yeah,
Various episodes.
in quite a few.
And if Tommy CM's watching this review, if he wasn't happy before watching the entire park, there's now a whirly rig as well, so he's like super happy. And then this brings us back to Homer over there. So, right, so let's go into the final area of the park, Adventureland. So, this must be an exit for a queue there.
Should they be it?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, beer. We'll have a look at that in 2 secs.
Oh,
I'm just going to have a look here. Alright, so we've got King Homer, so King Kong Homer. King Homer. We've got a crocodile there. There's so much water everywhere. I'm loving it. I'm loving how much water there is.
Look at who's cup.
The coffee cup that is smoking as well. And he owns the Quickie Mart, doesn't he?
Yes.
Right. Right, so let's have a look in this little shop. It's a busy shop. Is this a main walkway as well or something, do you think? Seems like it, doesn't it? Because barely anyone's using that part. I really like the interior of the shop as well.
You like the posters with the streets?
Yeah. I can't remember who it was who designed them. It was somebody in the Planko Tycoons group. I can't remember who it was. But I've seen them used quite a lot to really great effect every time as well.
Even if you take other people's ideas as inspiration, you've still got to make them.
Yeah.
Or place them with the workshop. And I don't think that should ever take away from anybody's art or creations if they have used somebody else's ideas or anything, because they've still got to be able to place it properly.
Yeah. I love that shop. It's so tropical.
Oh, the flowers spell out.
Oh, so they do. Oh, good spot. I would have completely missed that. Right, and now we've got Let It Beer. Right, so we walk down this queue here.
Oh my goodness.
Right, so we've got some clipping down this queue, but to be honest, right now, I honestly could not care less about clipping because this park is so good. Literally, that's not even a criticism. I don't care. It's perfect. So we've got Homer.
Oh, thanks.
And Barney.
Yep.
And
they've got bubbles coming out of them.
Paul.
Yep.
Lennon. Lenny. Mo.
Yep.
Duffman. I mean, that is just brilliant. And what a perfect choice of flat ride as well, because that would like disorientate you so much. When you actually come off that, you're going to feel all dizzy and like you're drunk. And have you seen how he's kind of like built the operator into the beer mug as well?
So you remember everybody from the pub in
Yeah.
The Simpsons, but nobody else?
No. I remember the important ones.
I haven't seen Bart.
No, I haven't seen Bart actually, no.
Or Maggie.
We haven't seen...
Or the dog. Oh, what's the dog called? Oh, I can't remember. He might not even be in it, so I
It's
don't
Santa's
even
Little
know.
Helper. Is it Santa's Little Helper?
I can't remember. Sorry.
We'll Google it while we're on the next ride, shall we?
I haven't got my phone.
I have. Right, so we come down here to Mr. Burns' World.
Oh.
Is that a dinosaur?
It says Lost World. World?
Oh, Lost World! Oh, so that must be a T-Rex then, is it, or something?
Oh!
Wow.
What are the teeth? Are they just...
Oh, sorry. They're just triangles. Yeah, they're just triangles.
That's so mad.
And just all this entrance just looks amazing. And this was Adventureland, was it, he said?
Yeah, it's not wrong.
It was coming soon. The work in progress. So this must be the exit for that ride. So let's have a walk down the queue.
Oh, wow.
Beautifully themed. What? Whoa! I got a glimpse of something, but I don't know what it was. So what kind of coaster is this then? Oh, it's a bird coaster. Oh, I would not have expected a bird coaster in here. I really wouldn't. I like the dragon there. Now, let's not have a look at all the scenery, shall we?
I want to see it.
No, we'll have a look at the scenery once.
That's a dinosaur!
We'll have a look at the scenery once we've been for a ride. So let's just have a quick look at the stats. So, stats are a bit low, but I mean, does anyone care at this point? Probably not.
No,
let's go
get on
for
it.
a ride, enjoy the point of view. Speak to you in a moment. So, Chrissy, what were your thoughts?
It was just amazing. It was almost like being a bird flying through like a jungle. I really, really enjoyed it. I hope the guests have brollies because they're going to get really wet.
Yeah.
But no, I really enjoyed it.
It was really unique. There was a lot of clipping going through, but I almost kind of like think that was intentional more than anything. Kind of going through the undergrowth kind of thing, and like kind of pushing your way through, and then kind of like being greeted then by the Lost World as you come through. I love the Stegosaurus that you've got here. That is amazing. I do need to show my 8-year-old son that. He will absolutely melt
when
he sees that.
Oh, his little face, look.
That is amazing. Just really, really well done, and such a unique coaster to put in there. I would have never thought that there would have been one of them in there. Have you seen this animatronic over here? I mean, I've got a feeling that's the entire park. I mean, we could spend another 3 hours in this park, to be honest. What we'll do is we will have a zoom out. There's another pirate ship over there, look, hidden behind the back. Is there anything on it? Let's just make sure there's nothing on it.
Where's the balloon coming from, by the way?
I don't know.
It looks like it's coming from in there. Oh, okay.
Right, so it's almost kind of like going over the jungle kind of thing.
That is so cool.
But what I'm going to do, right, is we're going to hop back to the exit. We didn't even mention the volcano.
I know.
There's so much in this park. This spotlight could be 2 or 3 hours, and we still wouldn't have covered it all. But what we'll do is we'll have a quick look at night. That is, hands down, probably the best lit park I have ever seen. That is absolutely beautiful.
There's just so many colours, but they don't clash and go nasty. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've tried before
I get exactly what you mean.
To add different colours, and they just clash and look awful. But this is just, it's cartoony.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, really vibrant. Do you know what? I think the reason it works so well is because of where he's placed the lights as well. So if you actually look, a lot of the park, you've got lights bouncing off things and like kind of causing shadows, and it's going through trees and foliage, and there's so many different areas like kind of where it's reflecting off other things. I mean, I could go around the entire park again.
Yeah.
Just at a night point of view. I love the hotel down here. How that is lit. See, one thing that both me and you have always said, Chrissy, is about lights underneath swimming pools and how do you kind of get them so they don't have like kind of the circles. Now that looks, you can see the circles, but it doesn't take away from it.
Yeah, no, it looks good.
It looks amazing. I mean, I just want to skim around the entire park now.
Even the domes are all...
How?
That's weird. Oh, ta-da!
Oh, that's weird, isn't it? And come down here, like all the spotlights are all going off.
I can't get my head round how this park makes me feel. Like other parks, you get immersed in them, but this is just like you're in a Simpsons cartoon, or like I said earlier, even if you don't appreciate the Simpsons, it just makes you happy. It makes you feel good, this park.
It makes me want to go and watch The Simpsons, which is a sentence I never thought I would say in my entire life. I mean, Chrissy, final thoughts. How do you even sum up your final thoughts for this park?
It's just incredible. Absolutely amazing. I take my hat off to you because it's just fantastic. Well done. Even the boat is lit up in the back.
Yes.
What?
Yeah. My final thoughts... I don't know how to put it into words, if honest. I never expected Simpsons Park to capture me in the way that this has. Because I'm not invested in The Simpsons, I don't particularly like it, to be honest. It's okay. I've watched a couple of episodes, they've made me laugh every now and then. But this park just filled me with joy in a way that no other park ever has done. Like what Chrissy just said, it's beyond next level. This is probably the most impressive thing I have ever seen created. Yes, I've seen ultra realistic parks. Yes, I've got another spotlight that has either just come out previously or is going to be the next one. I'm not sure of the scheduling at the moment, but I've got a plan code Frontierland either out before this or after, which is an H99's new park, which is probably the best thing I've ever seen created on console. But this is also the best thing I've ever seen created, but in a different way. It's not realistic, it's just fun and beautiful and imaginative, and yeah, Chrissy, 3-word park review.
Fun, exciting, unique.
My 3-word park review would be Simpsons lovers rejoice. Because if you are a Simpsons fan, I bet you took so much more out of that than what I did looking around it, and I know how that's made me feel. So as a true Simpsons fan, I hope you guys loved it. I've had an absolute blast with this park. I've enjoyed it so much. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for watching. Hobo, incredible work, my friend. Go and check this park out on the workshop. This is a PlayStation 4 park, so everyone can look at this park. Give it the biggest thumbs up you can possibly do. Favourite it, show your support for Hobo. Somebody buy him a PS5 please, and send him one so he can finish off the Marvel Land, and I will do a part 2 of the Marvel Land when that comes out. But thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget to join my Discord. I'll leave the link down below. Chrissy P is also in that channel, and also consider checking out Chrissy's channel as well. I'll also leave the link down for that below as well. But thank you ever so much. Take care. Take care. Stay safe, look after yourselves, and I shall see you all soon. Goodbye everybody. Say goodbye, Chrissy.
Bye.
Bye everyone.